Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy XFX Adrian once again with the new video. This was supposed to be a trade breakdown only for a loss that I took this morning on YM. Um, but literally a few minutes ago, when I came to log back onto my computer, I logged in into Top Step, funding traders, and then I had logged into Tradeify, and I saw that I was literally still in that trade. I don't know what happened. I think it was a mistake on my end. I don't think I placed the stop loss correctly on the DOM. Since I haven't really been trading TradeObey, I think it's been like 2 weeks since I traded on TradeObey with this account. So I don't really use TradeObey as much. The only time I did use it was when I did the live account, which was over a month ago, and I was literally down almost 2% on this. You know, my stop loss was supposed to be here, and you guys can see that I took all this heat. Um, and the funny part is that I think it was a mistake on my side because I went in with only one contract, risking $500. And when I saw this, it said I was in two contracts, so I probably set you know, a another sell limit here. I think that's probably what I ended up doing. I didn't do this right here. So when price came back, it triggered me into that other trade, and then I took all this heat. That's why literally I was down almost $2,000 on this thing when I logged back in, and literally there was no point in closing it. Like, it literally closed by itself, literally within seconds after seeing this, because I was already down 1% on this, and with Tradeify, you literally only have a 3% max loss. So now I'm gonna have to reset this account, which is not a big deal. I believe I'm only gonna pay like $80 to reset it and continue paying $15 a month until I pass this, or or if I decide not to continue paying for this. I did use a discount code during Christmas. That's why I'm only gonna pay $15 a month, which is kind of cool. But I just hate the fact that you only have 3% max loss. That's why I was risking 0.5%, because that gives me 6 tries to pass this or before I blow the account. But anyways, it's not a big deal. I wanted to show you guys because, like I said, I'm going to be as transparent as possible, and I am going to do that trade breakdown really quick. This was, a supply zone trade, but it was a very high risk trade, because if you go to the daily, here in this area, we have a demand zone, a daily demand zone that we had already tapped 5 days ago. And, if you guys look at the daily overall structure, we are bearish. And we did break through this pivot point here. You guys can see this huge candle. We did close below. So to me, I was just thinking sells. Even though we're pretty low, um, but the thing is that I consider this a pullback. You literally have this support turn into resistance. So that was one confluence for me. And then when I went to the 5 minute, um, literally last night I spoke about this, that I was looking to trade, because this red candle was barely up here, and I knew we were gonna come at least into this area one more time. um, and this is where price was literally before midnight, I believe, or uh, yeah, like, no, this was like around 3 in the morning. So I expected I have another zone up here. I expected price to come up here during the open and then push down if it was going to push down. But you guys could see we did have all this push pre New York, all this push right here. And I wasn't too confident in this trade anymore, because this is what I wanted to take. It just didn't happen during New York. But I did identify a supply zone here, and um, I was you know I was having my student watch, but then I decided to just call it a day. I got off, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just set a sell limit. If I get triggered in, then I'll get triggered in. If not, then I'll just come back and take it off. And I did get triggered in maybe like 45 minutes later, and you guys could see that I got taken out like 20 minutes later. But yeah, like I said, this was my supply zone. This was the daily demand zone, basically. It's actually a little bit lower. So like I said, it was a very high risk trade, but in my mind, I was thinking we were gonna break through that zone. And you guys could see that zone held. It was a daily demand zone, so you guys know that daily time frames or 4 hour time frames, they're a lot stronger. But I had all these indicators telling me that we were still bearish. So that's why, I took that risk on the 100K eval with Tradeify. I did not take this with Top Step for that same reason. I wasn't too confident in this trade. That's why I took it on this, because I was already down 1% on it. So I didn't mind losing half percent, but like I said, this happened, so it totally messed up everything, which is fine. But you guys can see with Top Step, we're still where we're at. We're still up 2% on this, and we still have that funded account. I just don't want to show you guys because then I have to blur all this crap out or whatever. Even though you guys can't do nothing with it, but I just want to be safe. And then you guys could see I have not started with Funding Traders 50K challenge. I have two. It's this one, and then this one. You guys can see they're active. This one, just ignore this one. This is a mistake on their end. But yeah, I have not started this yet. I am going to trade just one of them starting in January, and I do plan on trading the funded account and then put this one under it, and just copy trade it. Um, and then this one, I'm just gonna reset it, but I'm probably not gonna trade it until I pass this combine and this forex challenge. So because it is kind of difficult to do all three at the same time. I don't know much about the future copy traders. I do know about forex copy traders, but the thing is that with funding traders, they don't allow you to copy two accounts or more, within the company. If I'm doing other forex challenges, I can have a copy trader, but I just can't copy two accounts from their same company, which is lame, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys. This was just a very quick trade breakdown. I still wanted to show you guys, why I took this loss. But yeah, it's just it turned out worse for me today, because of that, which is fine. It's just it's just an evaluation. I still got the other four accounts, and I'm positive on those, which is good. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I will let you guys know once I'm back trading again. Like I said, most likely in January. I don't know if the first week or the second week, depending how the markets look. And like I said, I am going to start trading that funded Top Step account. So stay tuned for that. Peace.